Thank you. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
It's my pleasure,
Please go ahead,
madam.
Praveen.
How can I say no to Darud College, madam?
It's your
Yeah,
show.
definitely. Yeah, please continue.
Welcome,
Yes, yes.
good
Hmm.
evening,
Yes, yes,
everybody.
yes.
This is another day of the campus talks organized by Government First Grade College, Dharwad. Today we have with us the chief guest, Dr. Ravi Bellat, lecturer in English Government First Grade College, Hubballi. I heartily welcome you to the campus talks, sir. Welcome you,
Yes,
sir.
thank you very much.
A warm welcome to the chair, who is not present yet. We are waiting for his arrival. Our beloved principal, Professor J.K. Badge, sir. Welcome you, sir. Similarly, I welcome IQAC coordinator Ibrahim Saudagar, sir, and Dr. Baswe Rajeshwari Patil, ma'am, co-coordinator IQAC. I extend a hearty welcome to Dr. Vijay Lakshmi Dhanreddy, ma'am, head department of the English, GFGC Dharwad. Today's topic for discussion is the poem To Celia. Sir is going to speak on this poem. Sir, now the platform is all yours. Over to
Yes,
you,
thank
sir.
you. Yes, thank you very much, madam. Yes. First of all, I request all the students to keep off their mic, please, because some disturbance where I noticed some disturbance. Okay. Okay, I think I'm audible to everyone. Everyone, for a second at least, you can on your mic and say yes.
Yes, sir, very much.
Oh, Smita, madam.
How are
Thank you,
you,
madam.
sir? How
I'm
are
fine,
you?
madam. I'm fine, madam. I'm very fine. I'm
Okay,
fine and
welcome.
fully.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much.
Okay, and
Yes.
all the very best. And our students are going to hear an enlightening speech.
Not that enlightening,
On
madam. Just as what I know,
informative,
informative.
enlightening.
What best
Hmm,
I can
hmm.
do, I will do my to the best, madam. But
Sure.
yes, whatever things are there, it is a very
Sure.
simple things.
Even
I
though,
will tell.
even though, even though they
Yes.
lost the chance of hearing you in the classroom, they got the
Yes.
chance to hear you online,
Yes, but I really
to
enjoy
listen
in
to
the
you.
classroom, madam. But the classroom is totally different thing. When I look into the eyes of students, I can make
Yeah, of
out.
course, of course,
Yes, this is
of
completely.
course.
This is just
Yeah, that is,
talking to
yeah,
the wall, madam.
entirely. Yeah, that is a entirely a different experience.
Yes, I enjoy really
Mm.
taking class in class as well. If would I have invited to the classroom, I would have come to classroom itself, madam.
Yeah,
At
sure.
any time, if you
Oh,
invite me,
really?
I'm
Oh,
yes,
really?
yeah, definitely, madam. You just give me
Sure,
an
sir.
opportunity, I will definitely
Sure,
will
sir.
come.
We'll be in touch with you.
Sure, sure, anytime, madam.
Anytime, if it is possible, you can come to our college.
Yes, yes, madam.
First of all, it is your college.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
And
Over to you. Over to
yes,
you.
yes, thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Okay, students, yes, let's begin with a small poem. And as you all know that you are all optional English students, right? Optional English students. I know that because I will just introduce myself. I am Dr. Ravi Kumar Bellad, and I have served in your college from 2017 to last 2026, 26 last December. I have left this college, and now I have joined Hubli Government College, as my home native was Hubli, so I have joined here. And I have experience of 15 years in teaching government college as well as private college, and most of the time I have served in government college as well in Hubli and Dharwad. So I know my students, how government college students were there, and I really love to teach BA optional students, because once upon a time I was also BA optional students like you. I was sitting in the same benches where you are sitting now, so that I inspire you, so that you can also become like us one or the other day, only with discipline, hard working, and your dedication to the studies. I know English optional is not that easy, but if you work with the help of your experienced teachers, what you have, and moreover Badia sir and rest of the madams and all that, they are very supportive and make best use of that. With this, my brief introduction about myself, we shall start with the poem Celia. Okay, To Celia is written by Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson, and his full name is Benjamin Johnson. One thing I will tell you, whatever the text you read or else the poem, whatever the things are there, it is good to know about author. First you should know about the author, and then rest of the things you can go to the text, the form of the text, and later about what the subject is, and themes and other things you can go. And in writing also, bit of the in between I use Kannada also. ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಚಂದ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗತ್ತಂತಂದು. ಹೌದಾ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಇರಲಿ, DSSC ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ನಾನು ಬದಲಿ ಕನ್ನಡನೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದು ಆಥರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ why we should speak about the author means, first if we learn about the author, then only we can understand his works very well, and what kind of author he is, how was his journey, what kind of works he has written. That counts good, and it is very important to read about the author. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಒಳಗು ಈಗ ನಾನು ಮೇಡಮ್ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯನ್ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ, for example, to Celia is written by Ben Jonson. Ben Jonson is so and so person, and his important works are like this. And ಒಂದು 4 ಲೈನು, whether it is optional English or what we call basic English, you just write about the author, so that the evaluator will come to know that the student is a regular student, he has read well, he has read the text, he know about the background also, and moreover your answer will be long, and they will be having all the chances of getting good marks. So let's begin with the author. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಥರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಥರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬಹಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. That's why first author ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. It is about author now. Ben Jonson was born on 11th June 1572, London, England. He was English poet and a playwright and actor. ಅವರು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು, ಪ್ಲೇ ರೈಟ್ ಇದ್ರು, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಶೇಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಬರೀತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀತಿದ್ರು. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ವಾಸ್ ಆಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಆಕ್ಟಿಂಗು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. He belongs to the both Elizabethan age and Jacobean age. And Johnson was classically educated, and he was very well educated, well learned, well read, and well cultured man of English Renaissance. Again, Renaissance ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಓದಿದಿರಲ್ಲ. ನಮಸ್ತೆ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಬಡಿಗೆ ಸರ್, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ರವಿ. Happy to see you.
Yes, thank you very much, sir.
Okay, please continue.
I felt so happy.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, ಈಗ ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಅವ್ರು ನೀವು ರಿನೈಸನ್ಸ್ ಏನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿನೈಸನ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕರೀತಾರ, ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನೈಸ್ಡ್ ದ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಜಾನ್ರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಇವ್ರದ್ದು ವರ್ಕ್ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೇಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಎಂತಾನ ಅಂತಂದು ಇವರು ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ ಇವರು. ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ರೈಟ್ಸ್. ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವಂತ ಪ್ಲೇ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಕಾಮಿಡಿ ಅಂತಂದು ಇವರು ಅದನ್ನ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವಂತ, ಈಗ ಹೇಗ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ವಿಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರು ಶೇಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ನಾಟಕಗಳನ್ನು ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಹಾಗೆ ಇವರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವಂತ ನಾಟಕಗಾರರಿಗೆ ಪ್ಲೇ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಹಿ ಸೆಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ the future playwrights. Johnson is generally regarded as the second most important English dramatist after William Shakespeare. Even ಈಗ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಶೇಕ್ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ would have not there, Ben Jonson would have become more famous than him. ಆ ತರನು ಒಂದು ವಿಚಾರನು ಹೇಳ್ಬಹುದು. That's why we keep in a second place. ಎರಡನೇ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಡ್ರಾಮಾಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜಿಗೆ ಇಡ್ತೀವಿ. The first place goes to Shakespeare. Ben Jonson profoundly influenced the Augustan age. While Ben Jonson is now remembered primarily for his satirical comedies. You know about satires, yeah? And he is known for his satirical comedies. Johnson focused more on human theory and the human ideas ಬಗ್ಗೆ human behaviors ಬಗ್ಗೆ that dominated like greed ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, vanity ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, jealousy ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. He mainly concentrated on these things which gave the comic effect with ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಕಾಮಿಕ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ನ ಹೈಲೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮಿಕ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ತಮ್ಮ ನಾಟಕಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. Then Johnson is best known for his satirical plays. Volpone ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ 1606 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ದ ಆಲ್ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಬಾರ್ಥ್ಲೋಮಿಯೋ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಫೇರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು 1660 ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮರ್ ಅಂತಂದು, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ನೋನ್ satirical plays of Ben Jonson. He is the first writer in England to be granted the something like a role of poet laureate. ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಲಾರೆಟ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆದ್ರು. ಹೀಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಪೆನ್ಶರಿಸ್ಟ್, ಎಪಿಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅಂತಂದು, ದ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಟು ಸೀಲಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಟೇಕನ್. Then, now talking about the form of the poem, next important thing is you should understand what type of, in which form it is the present poem, ಯಾವ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ದ DSCC ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ವೈ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪೋಯಮ್. ಪೋಯಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಓದಬೇಕು, ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಗತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದು. So that's why talking about the form of the poem, To the Celia is lyrical poem structured in 8-line stanzas. 8-line stanza, 8 line ಇದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನ್ಸಾ, 2 ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನ್ಸಾ ಇರೋದು. ಆ 8 ಲೈನಿಗೆ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಸ್ octaves ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, often divided into quatrains. And it is very musical, and the rhyme scheme is ABCB, ABCB ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನ್ಸಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ DEFE ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾನ್ಸಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಮ್ ಸ್ಕೀಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟಿವ್ iambic tetrameter, iambic trimeter, creating a very rhythmic song like flow. And coming now, this is about the form. Next we shall talk about the summary. And for students it is a very interesting poem. Why? Because it is a love poem. Nothing can be more interesting than about man and woman relationship. And talking about love is in today's world, it is very interesting thing. ಬಹಳ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುವಂತ ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಯುವಕರಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ಏಜ್ ನವರಿಗೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಬಟ್ ಬೆನ್ ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿನ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೇಲೆನೆ ವಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್ ಹಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಬಿಲವೆಡ್, ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರೇಯಸಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ತರ ಲವ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಈಗ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಲವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತವಾಗಿ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ನನ್ನ ಅನುಭವದ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಏನಿದೆ, ನಾನೇನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಇನ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್, ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ವೇ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಯು. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಪೋಯಮ್. ಟು ಸೀಲಿಯಾ, it is a famous love poem. It is a very famous love poem. That's why it is been prescribed to you. And it was published in the collection, as I told that it is from the collection The Forest. ಈ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಇದ್ರ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೆದ್ರು ಇದನ್ನ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು ನೀವು. This you have to write. Better if you have pen and paper, you can note that. This poem is taken from this collection, The Forest. ದ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಯಮ್ಸ್. ಆ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ನೀವು ಈ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲಿರಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಡ್ಮೈರೇಷನ್. ಇದು ಅಡ್ಮೈರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಯಸಿನ ಹೇಗಂತಂದು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಅಡ್ಮೈರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳೋದು. ನಾವು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಶೇರ್ ಅ ಪೋಯಮ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ look into that so that you can have a glance on that poem. Is this poem available? Okay, Are you able to read this poem?
Yes, sir, visible it is.
Everybody is visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, this is the poem what I am going to teach now. What I am going to teach at I'll do my best. This is very simple love poem. Yes, you can have a look at it. To Celia is a very short poem. In this poem, the speaker expresses his deep admiration and affection for a woman named Celia. ಈಗ ಸೀಲಿಯಾ ಅನ್ನೋಳು ಅವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು. ಓಕೆ, ತನ್ನ ಏನು ಪ್ರೇಯಸಿ ಅದ ಬಿಲವೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅವಳದ ಹೆಸರು. ಅವಳು ತನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅವಳಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಹಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ. You will really enjoy this. Okay. There, first I will start the poem. Drink to me only with thine eyes. Here poet very first ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, poem ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ poem is bit difficult, but ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು. drink to me ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ವೈನು ಅಲ್ಕೋಟ್ ವೈನ್ ಏನಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲುಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇನಫ್ ದೆನ್ ವೈನ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಪ್ರೇಯಸಿ ನೋಟ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಲುಕ್ ಏನಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ನಾವು, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಗ್ಲಾನ್ಸ್, ಲವಿಂಗ್ ಲುಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಯು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ವೈನ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದೆನ್ ಫಾರ್ ನೋ, ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೀಡ್ ಅ ರಿಯಲ್ ವೈನ್, ಯುವರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲುಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನಫ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಒಂದೇ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಮೈನ್, ಅಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್, ಇಫ್ I look at me with a loving eyes, I will return the same thing, same love with his own eyes. Next line. Or leave a kiss but in the cup. It is a symbol. In a kiss antante, it is just a symbol of love. Just a simple sign of kiss like affection is more valuable than the wine in the cup. ಆ ಕಪ್ಪಿಗೆ ಏನೊಂದು ಕಿಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯಬಲ್ ದೆನ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲುಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ವೈನ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಿಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ಆ ಕಪ್ಪಿಗೆ, ಆ ಕಪ್ಪೊಳಗೆ ವೈನು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಕಿಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದ ಟಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯಬಲ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್. ದೆನ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಲೈನ್, ದ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೋಲ್ ಡಾತ್ ರಿಸೈರ್. ಓಕೆ, and sorry, I missed and I will not look for the wine. I have read this. And the thirst from the soul doth rise. That means thirst ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಹಸಿವು. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಈಗ ನೀರ್ ಕುಡಿಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆ ಆಗತ್ತಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ, ಆ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ ಹಸಿವು ಏನನ್ನೋದು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್. ಹಿ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಬೌಟ್, the author is very clear that this is not a physical thirst but deep desire for love. He is expressing that my love is not only physical but it is a very divine love, ಬಹಳ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲವ್ ನಂದು ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. doth ask a drink divine. This thirst needs something. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಹಸಿವು ಬರೇ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೈಹಿಕದಿಂದ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಇಂದ ಪೂರೈಸ್ಕೊಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್, ಅ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್, ಅ ಹೆವೆನ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಹರ್ ಲವ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ. ನಿನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲವ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಲವ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಓನ್ಲಿ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಇಟ್, ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ದ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ದೆನ್ might I of Joe's nectar sup. Even if I could drink the nectar, ನಾ ನೆಕ್ಟರು ಕುಡಿಬಹುದು. ನೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಜೋವ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೋಮನ್ ಗಾಡ್, ಈಗ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಅಂತಂದು ಅನ್ಕೋರಿ. ಆ ನೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಕೂಡ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ಐ ವುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಫಾರ್ thine, and he will not exchange anything for love for it. That means her love is more valuable than even divine pleasures. ಈ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಸುಖ ಸಂತೋಷ ಏನೋ ಇರಬಹುದು, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಪ್ಲೆಜರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಹರ್ ಲವ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸೇಬಲ್. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈ ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೀತಿಗಿಂತ, ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಿಂದು ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. I sent thee the late rosy wrath. ರೋಸಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಮೇಜರಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್. ರೋಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಲವ್. ರೋಸಿ red. Not so much honoring thee. Not merely a formal gesture. This is not only a formal gesture. This is above everything. As giving it a hope that there are. He says that he had a special wish behind this gift. What gift he got? He has a special wish, and it could be withered too, and it would not fade. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಾಡದಂತ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಇದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಷಣಿಕವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸೆಲ್ಫಿಶ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆಲೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬಾಡಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತ. ಆ ಒಂದು ಆಸೆ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಅದೊಂದು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಇದ್ರ ಮುಗಿದ್ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಅದು ಒಂದು ಬಾಡಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತ. ಬಟ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಲವ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ವೈ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಲವ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ನಿಜವಾದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಶಾಶ್ವತ ಆಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಈಗಿನ ಒಂದು ಜಗತ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಯಂಗ್ಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ಸೋ ಮೆನಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಯು, ಹೌ ಲವ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್, ಲವ್ ರಿಯಲಿ ಲವ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅದ್ರ ಮಹತ್ವವನ್ನು ಕಳ್ಕೊಂತ ಇದೆ. ನಿಜವಾದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಥವು ಬೆನ್ ಜಾನ್ಸನ್ ಅಂತವ್ರು ಒಂದು ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಓದಿದ್ರ ನಿಜವಾದ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಗ ಹೇಗಾಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ ನಮ್ಗ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಿ ಬಿಲೀವ್ಡ್ ಹರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ವುಡ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಹರ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್. ನೀನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನೀನ್ ಎದುರಿಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ನಿನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಶ್. ಓಕೆ, ಶೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಹರ್ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ. ಅವಳನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಎತ್ತರಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನಂತಂದ್ರ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಜಗತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಂದ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿನ್ನ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಡಿವೈನ್ ದೆನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ಬಟ್ ದೋ ದೇರ್ ಆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ only breathe. Then he says that she did it is too much, just touched it lightly, and it is too much, just your touch is enough, and sent it back to me. And again she gave the gift back. What gift I got, the same thing she has returned to me, and what you give, she paid back to you. Since when it grows smells, I swear, ಅದು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವೀಟರ್. ನೌ ದ ರೆತ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಲೈವ್ ದೆನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಾಗ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೂ ಜೀವಂತವಾಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸುಗಂಧವಾದ ಪರಿಮಳವನ್ನ ನಿಮಗ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Then last, not itself but thee. It smells not of roses but of her. Then that means her presence has made it special. ಅದು ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅವಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಹರ್ ಲವ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ವಿತ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲವ್ my life is there, and that is the beauty, and life and beauty is because of your love ಅಂತಂದು ಇದೊಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಲವ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಥೀಮ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಯ್ತು, ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಥೀಮ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿವೈನಿಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಲವ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಸಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಥೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಥೀಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಸಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಇದು ಪೋಯಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೌ ಹೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸಸ್ ಹೀಸ್ ಲವ್, ಅಡ್ಮಿರೇಷನ್, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬಹುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್. ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳೋದಾತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಈ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ನೋಡೋದಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಲಾಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಮೇಜರಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಸಿಂಬಾಲಿಸಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪೋಯಮ್ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. How the admiration for Celia, express the admiration of his love for Celia ಅಂತ questions ಬರ್ಬೋದು. And love poem ಬರ್ಬೋದು. Love you can express in his words in any way. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಥೀಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಎನಿ ವೇ. ಅಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ. ಬೆನ್ ಜಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಮತ್ ಲವ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದು ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಆದಂತ ಓನ್ವೆ ಒಳಗ ನೀವೇನ್ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ನಡೆದಿ ಅದು ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ. ಇದೇ ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿನಾಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗುದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟೆಲ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಹೌ ದ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಪೋಯಮ್. ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಏನ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರ ರವಿ ಕಾಣದನ್ನ ಕವಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಾನಂತ. ಹೌದಾ? ಈಗ ನಾವು ಜನಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಒಂದೇನೋ ಒಂದು ನೇಚರ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀವಿ, ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಸಿ ನೇಚರ್, ವಿ ಸಿ ಸನ್ ರೈಸಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ಸಿ ಮೌಂಟೇನ್ಸ್, ಬಟ್ ದ ವಾಟ್ ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಸೀಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಹಾಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ನಾವು ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಏನ್ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಹೇಗ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ ಲೈಫ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ಗಮನ ಸೆಳೆಯಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದ just a moment, I want to just stop this screen sharing. Yes, now ಅದಕ್ಕೆ what I want to tell is that ನಾವು ಪೋಯೆಟ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀತಿನ ಯಾವ ತರ ನೋಡ್ತಾರ, ನಾವು ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ತರನು ಅನುಭವಿಸಕ್ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಲಿಟ್ರೇಚರ್ ಓದೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ನೋಡೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿನೇ ಬದಲಾಗಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ರವಿ ಕಾಣದನ್ನ ಕವಿ ಕಾಣುತ್ತಾನ, ಹೌದಾ? ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕವಿ ಕಾಣದನ್ನು ಯಾರು ಕಾಣ್ತಾರ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ವಿಮರ್ಶಕ ಕಾಣ್ತಾನ, ಹೌದಾ? ಕವಿನೂ ಕಂಡಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಇರ್ತೈತೋ, ನಾನ್ ಬರ್ದಿರುವಂತ ಪೋಯಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಾ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲಾ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದಂತಂದು ಇವನ್ ಕವಿನೂ ಕಂಡಿದ್ದಿರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ವಿಮರ್ಶಕ ಕಾಣ್ತಾನ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್. have taken very less time, I think, less time. This is all I wanted to say, sir. All my colleagues, all my colleagues back in Dharwad. This is all I wanted to say, sir.
Yes.
So very nicely elaborated the poem.
Yes, thank you very much, madam.
Your
Sir,
explanation was clear, interesting, and easy to understand. You beautifully explained the poet's feelings of love, admiration, and the deeper meaning of the true affection. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, madam.
Now I request the chair, Dr. G.K. Badge sir, for his final remarks. Over to you, sir.
Yes. Very good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir. Nice to see you, sir, again.
Yeah. It's a pleasure. In fact, seeing you back in our college online.
Yes, sir. I was just telling that I never say no any no from for the government college Dharwad, because I really enjoyed serving there. I really miss that.
That is why we are now back online with this kind of series.
Yes,
so
sir.
that all our friends, all our like-minded people will be back online.
Yes, sir.
And we want to extend this into a wider format.
Yes, sir. Sir, I was telling, sir, if you invite me to the classroom also, I am ready to come, sir, anytime.
Oh, anytime. In fact, it's an open invitation now. For HOD, Dr. Vijay Lakshmi is here, and
Yes.
we want all our best friends to be always
Yes,
visiting our college. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure,
It is
sir.
always a
Anytime, sir.
feast listening
Yes,
to
sir.
our own people. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Very good evening to all of you. I think we have Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, the head of the department, Mrs. Shireen, and the
Yes.
best thing is Dr. Ravi is here as a guest speaker, and
Yes, sir.
other colleagues present here, and
Yes,
dear
sir.
students.
Yes, Yes,
In
sir.
fact, I feel it is a great pleasure to chair the session where our own colleagues are speaking on the topic so beautifully.
Yes,
In fact, I was not able to sit many classes of Ravi, although we have had some.
Sir, in fact, many
sir.
classes I have sat. Yes, I have learned a lot from you. Even I have not stopped talking about you in Government College Hubli as well. I'll tell to my students, sir, I used to sit in my senior lecturer classes, so that I just wanted to know that how students will listen to him, what magic he does in the class. I learned that from you, sir.
Yes,
Work
yes.
out the process.
It should be our actually a habit.
Yes, sir.
Because Shirin doesn't know, we used to conduct workshops outside also.
Yes, yes.
And
Yes,
enjoyed
sir.
even falling from the bike and all.
Yes, sir. I do remember.
Uh, yes, coming to the major
Yes, sir.
issue of today's talk.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Ravi was speaking about To Celia, a very important poem of Ben Jonson. And in the beginning, in fact, I congratulate Dr. Ravi for having given a very simple and direct, yet critical, explanation of To Celia, composed by Ben Jonson. You all know that there was some discussion about Ben Jonson, who is this man, and what is the position of Ben Jonson in Renaissance and post-Shakespearean period. We all know when we talk about Spencer, we say that he was the greatest non-dramatic poet. When we talk about Shakespeare, we say that Shakespeare was the greatest tragic and comic genius, besides being a great poet. Ben Jonson was equally great, actually, because of the popularity of Shakespeare and the sheer genius, particular natural genius of Shakespeare. Ben Jonson was not considered, the greatest of all times, whereas Shakespeare was considered the greatest. But Ben Jonson was certainly next to Shakespeare in dramatic as well as poetic genius. That we should not forget. Because the post-Shakespearean period is called period of Jonson, Ben Jonson. It is an age of Ben Jonson, or we call it post-Shakespearean period. So, Jonson has a mixture of both Renaissance and classical elements. That is the difference between Shakespeare and Ben Jonson. Unlike Shakespeare, because he was educated, and Jonson was better educated than Shakespeare, and his language is more refined than that of Shakespeare also. So that is why we remember Jonson for his contribution to comedy of humors. We remember Jonson for his contribution to comedy of manners, which was influenced by Ben Jonson earlier. When it comes to poetry, he was not much different from the Renaissance poets or Elizabethan poets, because you have already listened to various talks on Spencer, Samurati, and we listen to Shakespeare's poem, Milton's On His Blindness. When it comes to love poems, particularly, it is quite near to Spencer's poem. Again, the question of idealism, Platonic love. Dr. Ravi rightly observed, on this, how love is not something that is only bodily driven or what you call carnal body desire. Love is not something that is just a body desire. I again quoted from Shakespeare's sonnet 116, true love is a marriage of two minds. So similar thing is is discussed in this poem, but he considers that even the look, even just being with this lady, or the very idea of this lady itself is a great pleasure. There is a statement actually in Great Gatsby, a famous American novel. There is one statement: reaching a goal is as good as a failure. Sometimes what happens, you keep someone as the greatest ideal in your life, but if you attain it, if the person stands in the same way, no problem. But if the person falls short of your expectation, you feel dissatisfied. Say, for example, you want to eat 1 kg Dharwad peda, but after eating Dharwad peda, you may feel that I should have eaten only 1 peda. That is what you read in law of diminishing marginal utility in economics. The thing here is, the lady in mind is more beautiful than the lady in presence. That's what he writes beautifully. Drink to me only with thine eyes, and I will pledge with mine. Or leave a kiss but in the cup, and I will not look into, and I will not look for wine. See, the very desire of this speaker is just leave a kiss but in the cup. He is happy and he never expects anything more than that. The thirst that from the soul doth rise, doth ask a drink divine. Divinity is very, very much emphasized in this poem. So the whole poem, whether it is Spencer, Shakespeare, and Ben Jonson, all these poets have been emphasizing the fact that love is not just a physical union. It is something divine. It is something celestial. It is something, a psychological one. So, Ben Jonson follows the Elizabethan tradition. I also told you some poets were gifted with their actual lovers. Some poets were not gifted with the real lovers in their lives. They wrote imaginary poems. But Ben Jonson's poem is really, a beautiful explanation how we people have to take love in a different way. If it is, if it is based on practical uses, if it is based on what you call utilitarian motive, if it is useful, I am there. If it is not useful, I am not there. That kind of people are there, practical minded people. So this is not the generation of poets. The generation of poets always celebrated love and sang in praise of love. And To Celia is one such poem in which love is celebrated, and it is purely divine. It is purely pure, in other words. So chaste and very uncluttered minds, unconditional love. This is what you find in this poem. In fact, I also felt very, very happy listening to Dr. Ravi. During his long tenure in teaching, he has matured enough, and very happy to see our own friends talking seriously on the topic. And this is the object of this campus talks. Let there be more talks, and our own guest faculty. I don't for administrative reasons we use certain words, but we have the best of the faculty in Mrs. Shireen, Khan Sultan, variety, Noor, variety of people are there, and we can do wonders the days to come. And Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, we have fully utilized her knowledge of online classes, and we have become selfish in that way. When you are working
Yes.
for the Harvard Katte, you also work for this campus talks. And she readily agreed and started working on this. A lot of responsibilities rested on her, and we fully support, and we know very well that our teachers certainly support her. And I only want all the students to make use of this opportunity, because it is meant for the students, um, by the teachers, okay, and of government college, okay. So that is the motive here, and every day it is going to be Jnana Yajna. and hope everyone will contribute. And all the lectures I have listened so far are wonderful, and hope this spirit will continue. Once again, I congratulate Department of English, CFGC Dharwad, for successful conduct of this poem. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Now
madam.
the session is
Thank you,
open for
madam. Thank you, all
discussion.
my colleagues and students.
Wait for a moment.
Thank you, madam.
Sir,
Vijayalakshmi, madam, thank you. Thank you very much for giving me such an opportunity.
Thank you. In fact, it's even if it, sir said it's selfish, always the selfishness is good for the thing,
Yes, that's
whatever
good.
he, thinks of, and, the best thing, whatever it is, and from wherever it is coming to the department, and he wholeheartedly gives the opportunity to us, and the free hand he always extend to us to do the things what best we can do for the department, and definitely we'll continue this journey, sir, in the future as well. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Uh,
Ravi. All many students joined today because Ravi is speaking.
No, my pleasure, madam.
we have maximum number of students today, sir.
Yes, thank you, madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear students, the session is open for the discussion. If you have any queries, you can ask. Unmute your mic and you can ask questions to sir. Students, you can ask questions if you have any you want to ask.
Our students should learn to ask questions. You can come with a written question and ask it. Why? Or you can type the question in the chat box. We will consider that also, but we always encourage students asking questions orally, so that it becomes a good habit actually. No doubt you are good listeners, but when it comes to asking questions, questions will solve many problems.
Yes, exactly. You have to ask at least one or two questions. No questions. Then we'll proceed to the next this one step. We'll go for vote of thanks, ma'am.
Yes, shows mostly the silence speaks a lot.
There is no response from the students, so it is better to move. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, Shirin, if I have any question on behalf of the students, because we face the students in the classrooms, and we keep they keep so many questions to us.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually,
If I
they
have
trouble
any
facility
questions
in the
on
classrooms.
behalf of all of
Here
them, I will just
yeah,
proceed
ma'am.
with
They
that.
trouble in the classrooms. Here they are become they have become silent here.
No worries, madam. I will come to your college and you will ask questions in classroom as well. I'm ready to come.
And
Any moment I'm ready to come to the college, madam.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
we will have a special lecture series also, and competitions we are keeping now for
Yes, sir.
students.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
So cash prizes are kept for our students these days.
Okay, okay, sir. I'll bring my students as well from the Hubli College,
Yes,
sir.
yes, certainly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we proceed for vote of thanks, sir?
Yes, yes, madam.
Yes.
Yeah, sir, one thing, let me take 1 minute. All these, the talks will be uploaded on a YouTube, and which we created in the name of department, English
Okay, sir.
department, GFPC Dharwad. And there also the students can put their questions. And if any
Okay.
question arises, and definitely we pass it to you, and you can also share your
Sure, sure.
experience.
Yes,
And
yes, madam.
please
Definitely,
edit
madam.
general talks.
Yes.
Yes, sure, sir.
And casual remarks so that there can be
General.
only. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, and in the meanwhile, if you find time, please send us any write-up on this
Yes, sir.
talk. Hmm? It
Yes,
is
sir.
not
Yes, sir.
compulsory. If
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so
Sure,
that
sure, sir.
we will share it.
Whatever they have written, whatever I have prepared, I will send it, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, you can go ahead with the next.
Yeah, yeah. I feel honored to propose vote of thanks. On behalf of everyone present here, I would like to express a sincere gratitude to the speaker for the wonderful talk on the poem To Celia by Ben Jonson. Thank you once again for your valuable speech, sir.
Yes, welcome. Thank you, madam.
I extend my thanks to the chair of the session, Dr. G.K. Badge, sir, for his valuable presence and remarks. Thank you, sir. I thank Ibrahim Sadagar sir and Dr. Baswa Rajeshwari madam and our beloved HOD Dr. Vijayalakshmi Dhanreddy madam for her guidance and support. Thank you, ma'am. Last but not the least, I thank my colleague, friends, and all the students for patience listening. And there is no participation at all, but I must thank you. Thank you, all the participants. Thank you.
Smita and other teachers are here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what
Yes,
I'm
madam.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
including
Yes, sir. I'm
colleagues.
there.
Also said,
Hmm.
all my colleagues. Thank
I'm
you. Thank
listening to all
you.
of you.
And
So
we
shall
should,
we have,
yes.
shall we
Thank you,
have this kind
Shireen,
of
for a
sessions for
successful
PG
conduct.
students also?
She's
Yes,
speaking
sir.
something. She's speaking something. Smita is madam
No,
is
even when there are no questions, our teachers can add something here. This forum is also open for the teachers.
also.
Our teachers can also one or two sentences. No problem. That would be a nice thing.
Okay.
Okay. Ye-
Okay, sir.
And we have experienced teachers like Smita.
Sir, on behalf of students, I would like to ask all of you people, Dhanreddy Madam, Shireen, Ravi sir, and you. Most of our students, even though they understand well and even though they have written well, why they are not able to score more in the exams,
Wh-
especially DSCC English?
wh- Why?
Where they are
Why
not
the
able to
students
write
are
in
not able
the
to score go well, sir? In spite of understanding, in spite of working, why
No,
the students are not
there are
able to
two
score?
things we have identified. Of course, there are two things actually. What I identified from the students is that one thing we need to develop a lot of writing practice back in the college. Like that master key, I always used the term. Most of the time, lecture we are doing. But this writing practice, giving them two sentence writing, three sentence writing, then paragraph. Every time, at least four question papers they should have solved by the time they go to examination. That is one thing. And second thing, the syllabus is also a little problem that was seriously discussed. Sometimes heavy syllabus has been, prescribed, particularly such minds, particularly what the age group Gen Z that we have, and the guys, those who want everything short, and they require something in a capsuled format. So we can think seriously about it and arrive at a decision. But if we certainly take care of this, a continuous evaluation is one of the things. Whether we have been able to develop literary vocabulary among them, whether we have able to see them every day that they are working, whether we have been able to see that you give a work today and tomorrow you see 5 minutes and at least out of 150 people will come out from that. And I'm sure that they would certainly do something when we give little extra time for them. That has to happen. That as a teacher, I am telling, not as a principal, I tell you. As a teacher, I also feel I have not done much, except giving lectures and not even given a time to talk to them outside the classroom and all that. This is my opinion. You can contribute your views, no problem. Students are here, of course. In front of them, we are so open. Department of English is so open about it. Okay.
Sir, shall I contribute something to this?
Yes.
So one thing we all know that there are three type of students. One is weaker section and moderate
Mm,
and the
mm,
excellent. And as Smita said that in fact they read and they write in the exam and they write pages together in the exam. And they said that we have attempted all the questions, written so much, but we are unable to get the good number of marks. They pass
mm,
in the exam, but they are unable to get the. I think the this is what the question she has asked, and probably our classrooms, especially the government college classrooms, are filled with the moderate students, most of them, and we are
yes. First
keeping those
generation learners.
students, yeah, keeping those students in our mind. We are focusing more on how they have to get through, especially keeping English department in our mindset. And the students are struggling more and more, at least to go through and pass somehow. And we are focusing on those students, and we are guiding them in such a way. And if it is a poem, any question is asked, you write the summary or whatever the notes we share, whatever the question. And most of the time they don't read, even understand the question, and they just attempt the question. And probably very few students who are there in the classroom, and there we need to work, like identifying them, those who are very excellent in their studies. And many a time they are unable to come to us due to so many reasons, and we need to identify. It needs a little patience and little time from our side. And if we approach them and call them and guide them, and how they have to write a direct answer to the question by understanding the question, if they put little effort, and even they are too good in getting the good number of marks. And probably our job is there in that case, what I feel.
They should come and tell us actually. Our
Yeah,
students
but
are not even asking
yeah,
questions.
they won't come, sir, and we have to bring at least.
But
In
in
fact,
spite of
we
that,
all do.
because there are some students who have taken this combination inevitably, although we have warned them, only interested students can enroll for optional English and all.
Yes,
Some want to be in this college,
Sir,
and that is why they have taken the combinations available. This is
yeah,
also one of the
that's
factors. But if we can try, yeah, this is an open invitation to all the students to talk to your teachers openly, so that all our teachers are student friendly. And
I have a
as
question.
Dr. Smita said, every one of us want to talk to the students. Even amidst my principal responsibility, I always love to spend time with my students whenever they come with their academic problems and all that. That is how we realize our dreams actually. Anyway, it's a good discussion, and because Dr. Ravi gave us little time for open discussion. Good. And we
Good
shall again
evening,
sit
sir.
together and talk. But this campus talk certainly will be another step towards student friendly, teaching. And because here
Good evening,
the
sir.
same song is sung by different singers in with a different tone and with meanings that are beautifully explained. And
I
that
have one
would go ahead.
question, sir.
Huh? Madam.
Someone wants to ask a question, sir.
Yes.
Ask us.
Good
Ask,
evening,
you can ask him.
everyone, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I have one. Sir, I
Hmm.
have one doubt. The title
Hmm.
of the poem to Celia. Celia means his lover, sir, or beloved. Sir,
Unmute,
you are
Ravi.
not.
It is the name of her lover. His lover. That is the name of her lover, Celia. It's the very first thing. When I was talking about the poem, and the very first thing I have told about this thing.
Oh, sir. I
Yes,
think
yes.
she is beloved.
Beloved
Yeah,
and
No, no.
lover.
It is
beloved
the
means
name. It is the name.
Thank you, sir.
It is the name. Yes, yes. You're welcome.
Sir, I have
Students
one
to
doubt.
the.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Tell me. Tell me.
it
Tell
is
me.
like
Sir, from the
like
exam point of
like
view or
Lucy
writing
created
skills,
by Wordsworth. Like Lucy created by Wordsworth, it is an imaginary love of
Yes.
Ben Jonson.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, one more student have a question, I think.
Yes.
Chandan?
You ask.
Yes, sir. That is, the question about the evaluation process. But I said, do cursive handwriting really matters, or it demerits me or merits me while writing English major?
When it comes to writing, you know, legibility is more important than the style of writing, Mr. Chandan. Legibility. Cursive is beautiful, but it should be easily read by others. Sometimes there are certain cursives that you are not able to read them properly. Okay, cursive may help you go write faster, better and beautiful.
But from my childhood, I have written in cursive only. But how can I now change my writing, sir?
No. You are not supposed to change the writing style in the middle of this. It is this at this period particularly, because whatever you write, it should be beautifully written in such a way that others should be able to read properly. If you learn new things now at this age and develop it, that is not actually writing cursive is not advisable in examination. It is only for those guys who have developed this habit in the convent. They can continue with that. But we don't advise actually to go for a cursive at this age and at this point of time. Okay. Your handwriting should be easily read by others. That is called legibility. If other teachers can contribute something, they can speak.
And next question is 5 marks question ಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪೊಯೆಟಿನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ 5 marks ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಎಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕಾಲ್ರಿಜಿನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬರೆಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸೆಮ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ about Marlowe, Christopher Marlowe. So how we should write about their biography? Like
No, you are
works.
not supposed to write biography of the writer. Biography means it is a career biography or literary biography. When you are writing on any
the contribution
person,
of literary contribution of some poet will mention.
keep in mind these points. Who is Marlowe? When, in which age he or she lived? What is the contribution of Marlowe? Why Marlowe is important in literature? Answer these 4 questions. Who is Marlowe? Marlowe is one of the greatest playwrights of Elizabethan period. Okay, you fixed him. He is the leader of university wits. That is another attachment to Marlowe. Marlowe is famous for his tragedies.
Blank verses
And
is the father of blank verses.
like this, you write something about his plays. If you can write something about the theme of his plays also, will do. And how Marlowe stands as one of the pioneers of English drama. That is in the concluding remarks. So, whom did Marlowe marry? How many children he had? The whole from birth, where he was educated. These things are not necessary for 5 mark questions.
Okay, sir. And how to write their works, like points ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಡುವೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವು ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಬರೀರಿ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ನೀವು ನಡುವೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅವನ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ.
Okay, sir. Thank you for answering.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Is there any question? No. Shall we wind up, sir?
Yes. Vijayalakshmi madam, are we winding up? So
Yes, sir.
we can also think about enhancing the number of students. Can we keep it open to everybody if our students are not making use of this?
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure.
We can put it on the forum every day so that with an instruction that they can share with their children. If
Definitely,
our students, only 20-25 students are making use of it in our college, let it be in whole of Karnataka University. Let them enjoy. Students can also share, the available students can share with their friends, those who have, taken optional English. This is the, when 100 is full, automatically it will close, no problem. And those who are really interested can join on time. All right.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay,
Okay, madam.
thank you all for the joining.
And
Thank you, madam.
Dr. Vijayalakshmi, every talk or whoever is the convener, moderator can take a screenshot of every lecture that is done, and
Yes, sir.
if possible, the screenshot of attendees, so that it will
Yes.
be a document for
Yeah,
department.
sure. Sure.
And while editing, please edit all the general talks and only focus on what is discussed on the topic.
Yes. Sir. Okay. Sir.
Yes. Okay, thank you all. You can exit now.
Yes, thank you very much, madam.
Okay. Okay, nice to see you, sir.
Next, yes, ma'am. It was nice, ma'am. Thank you.
See you
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Ravi. Thank you.
Yeah,
for
thank you very much,
explaining
madam. Welcome, madam. In fact, I should thank you, madam. You gave such an opportunity.
No, it's an honor
Thank you,
for us.
ma'am, for guiding us.
Yes, madam. All right.